This video is sponsored by Helsinki Metal Festival 2023.
Hello everybody out there, this is Kai.
And Michael.
And we are booked for the Helsinki Metal Fest as headliners on the
11th of August.
After
After all the cancellations and stuff, we're happy to finally come to your country.
Yeah. Come
See you
watch
there
us.
then.
Yeah.
Welcome to Rauta's Vinyl Monday. This time I have a true classic from the cult underground. This one is Ceremony from Texas, United States, from America. And now we go back in time more than 30 years. So vinyl it is, and this one is called Ceremony of the Goat. Comes with a nice gatefold LP packaging, which gives you a little bit of profanity, a Havohei kind of a appeal. I'm just trying to not to hide here behind the package, but maybe this is something that you want to see beyond my face rather. So very simplistic, old school, Xerox copied cover idea. So all black and white, and here you can see the band photo, very much back in the 90s. Then you have also track list, side A and B here and A here obviously, and then the lineup. As you can see, these tracks are from Demo 1993 as well as Promo 1992. So more than 30 years in the making, and here is the necessary information, and also Nuclear War Now and Bestial Burst, a co-joint ritual release. When we are talking about the real cult ones, this is as cult as it goes. Now obviously this is reissue. It was first released around 2016 in different format, but if I understood correctly, this is the very first time the material is on LP, and this comes with a nice booklet. There's also some kind of a flyer between, but that goes beyond the scope of this release. So when you do these kind of reissues properly, you just don't go with the basic shitty vinyl, as thin plastic as you can, and just, I don't know, cheap cardboard packaging, but real gatefold, real photos, and a booklet, which is really more like, I don't know, magazine almost. We are not gonna get into details. Obviously this reading experience goes for the people who get to buy this one. Of course you can try to pause and go for the real deal, but well, that's up to you. There are old school poster material, photos, which are definitely showcasing the time back in the early 90s. Now if you get a little bit Beherit or Impel Nazarene or Archgoat vibes, for certain this is roughly the same era, even though this is not Finland, this is just United States. And by just, I don't mean that's like a bad thing, but I mean the culture, geographic things, very different. Now there are some bands which obviously pop into my mind when I'm talking about ceremony. That is, you have bands like Von or Black Funeral, more so Havohei and Profanity when it goes to all the way to early 1990s. So really interesting to have this kind of material with the LP. Now when it comes to Metal Archives, obviously we'll find a lot of bands called Ceremony in Metal Archives list, and there are various styles. Make no mistake, this is the US one, and I would be surprised if this wasn't the oldest one. Definitely one of the oldest one, but then again, this kind of name could have been already in use back in the 1980s. And as you can guess, the band is no more. It has been for almost 30 years. So this is a cult act that barely released a couple of demos and then this compilation. Here it says Ceremony from 1993 and Promo 1993 as different releases. But this one, like said, features tracks from the 1992 era to 1994. So the compilation list, what you have here, is not exactly the same. As you can see, this one features 14 tracks, and as such it's not really exactly the same. So this page is not so far updated, so you just have to bear with me. What can we be saying about this band, this old school style, is that it's very much like the early stage of any kind of a second wave of black metal. I mean, there are lots of hints about the first wave of black metal. Not so much maybe Bathory, as you would guess, in the black trash kind of style, but more into the kind of a Celtic Frostian things. I mean, you have hints of death metal, you have hints of even kind of a doom death or other slow tempo things, but mostly just on the verge, like when things started to change from the 1980s to 1990s. And bands like Beherit, Imbel Nazarene, etc., I mean, they were there to just kind of make the change. So obviously, some people will point out, okay, this is coming from bands like Blasphemy, Sarcophago, and all that stuff. Probably so. It's hard to track without, interviewing the actual people, like which kind of bands gave you the idea. Even more so, what is important in terms of reviews pointing out, this is very, very much early 1990s kind of a stuff. So if you're expecting something very Norwegian, kind of a black metal with ceremony release, you're gonna be a disappointed one. Because the thing here is, this is more nodding to Finnish style, as well as, I guess, Brazilian or in general more South American style in that respect. Saying that this kind of old school 1990s take is not exactly the melodic kind or, even less so symphonic kind of anything that. This is bestial, fierce, simplistic, raw, and kind of a barbarian take of black metal. Now, if the names I already mentioned, including Von, Profanatica, and Beherit, Imbel Nazarene, and the like, are something that resonate with you, like musically, and for the cult and shock values and whatever you have, Ceremony is right there for you. But obviously you have to expect demo level quality. I mean, the thing here is, it's not like a first or second full album. So that is then again that has something to do with the production, obviously. So it's kind of a homemade feeling, but the good thing is it doesn't sound too weak or too anti-barbaric. The thing here is it's fierce and it's kind of a like DIY feeling to it, but still actually sounding somewhat powerful, especially when you consider this is 1990s demo, not today when everybody seems to have the gear to just do album quality recording. Given that, I think this is a pretty cool compilation of a couple of demo promo recordings. I mean, back in the days, people would call promo when they actually meant demo, so take it as you will. But as a release, this is gorgeous take on the past. I mean, you have a gatefold vinyl with the thick booklet with photos and poster stuff. Really can't complain. As a release, I would say this is 5 out of 5. When it comes to music, this is closer to 7 out of 10 or 3.5 out of 5 if you want to go with the same scale. So musically, not the best out there, but like I said, it's demo material and you have to take that a little bit of grain of salt. For fanatics, a definite must-have LP version for those who want their music to only with, more nicely done, constructed, composed, whatever, maybe not so much. But this being said, you will find links provided in the description box. And obviously, of course, the band has been out of the game so many years. There are no Bandcamp sites for the band or Facebook or other social media. You stick with the very, very basic official but label-made content, and you will find those links provided. So check out the music, and of course, I hope you like it. Maybe it's not your cup of tea, but now at least you know about it, much like me for the first time. So really cool cult release by Bestial Burst and Nuclear War Now. So check it out, and I hope you like it. If you like the review, click like, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.